Bathed in the cold light of her phone, Kayla lies alone in her room, her face a canvas of vulnerability. Her eyes dart across the screen, reading the harsh words that sear her soul. A single comment flashes before her eyes. "You're disgusting." Another follows. "We all hate you." Her expression crumbles from disbelief to searing hurt, her fingers trembling as she navigates the digital onslaught. Kayla desperately splashes water on her face, struggling to regain composure. She stares into the mirror, her reflection a haunting reminder of her inner turmoil. Her lips tremble, a silent testament to the unspeakable pain she endures. A single tear escapes, marking the beginning of a silent, crushing breakdown. Overwhelmed by the relentless online hate, Kayla silently succumbs to despair. In the soft light of morning, Kayla sits alone at the kitchen table. The simple act of eating toast, a stark contrast to the emotional distance between her and her mom. Her mom's voice fills the kitchen as she continues her phone call, seemingly unaware of Kayla's silent struggle. Kayla glances at her mom, her eyes betraying a longing for connection, yet remains silent, trapped in her solitude. Kayla walks alone, the laughter of students echoing around her, their joy a stark contrast to her solitude. Whispers follow Kayla like shadows, eyes filled with disdain pierce through the carefree atmosphere. A cruel joke materializes before Kayla's eyes, a meme of her tears amplified and broadcast for all to see. Amber walks, a smirk playing on her lips as she passes Kayla. "Still crying, Kayla?" Amber taunts, her words sharp and laced with mockery. Laughter erupts around Kayla, each echoing sound deepening her humiliation. Kayla sits alone at the back of the classroom, lost in her doodles. Her phone buzzes, breaking her concentration. Just kids school already. Her eyes dart around in fear, emphasizing her heightened anxiety. Kayla seeks refuge within the cold confines of a bathroom stall, drawing her knees to her chest as if to disappear. Her breath hitches as her eyes fixate on a cruel truth etched into the wall. No one cares. The sound of laughter outside the stall door becomes a mocking reminder of her solitude. In the cold, sterile computer room, Amber logs into an anonymous account, a calculated act of digital deception. Her fingers strike the keys, each tap echoing her cruel words, "Why don't you disappear?" A flicker of guilt momentarily clouds Amber's face, quickly replaced by a disturbing sense of satisfaction. Kayla sits alone in the dim light, her brushstrokes filled with unease as she paints a solitary figure in the dark. Her phone buzzes insistently, intruding on her solitude with unwelcome notifications. Reluctantly, she picks up the phone, a flicker of hope quickly extinguished by the messages she reads. Her face falls, her expression hardening with disappointment as the shadows deepen around her. Kayla sits at the dinner table, the aroma of food failing to entice her as she picks at it listlessly. Her mother sets down a plate, but Kayla's appetite remains absent. The warm, inviting atmosphere of the dinner table is sharply contrasted by Kayla's visible distress. Kayla's mother watches her with concern etched on her face. Mom watches Kayla, concern deepening on her face. Kayla picks at her food, avoiding her mother's gaze. Mom asks, her voice soft but firm, "Did something happen at school?" Kayla responds, her voice flat, "No, I'm just tired." Kayla sits alone, the laptop's glow casting shadows on her face as silent tears stream down her cheeks. "I don't want to live like this anymore." Her finger hovers over the send button, the cursor a mocking reminder of her despair. With a choked sob, she deletes the message, the weight of her despair silencing her cries. Kayla walks through the busy school hallway, backpack hanging from her shoulder. Her eyes are drawn to a poster. "Cyberbullying is real. You are not alone. Report. Speak." Hope flickers in her eyes, then fades, crushed by the weight of painful memories. In the classroom, the teacher returns the tests, and Kayla sees her failing grade. Amber leans in, her whisper laced with venom. "Guess your brain is as ugly as your face." Kayla flinches, her face burning with humiliation as the other students mock her. During break time, Kayla sits alone on a bench, engrossed in her phone as the joyful sounds of playing children echo around her. The screen fills with hurtful messages, each word a piercing reminder of her isolation. Unaware, other kids' laughter underscores Kayla's deep sense of loneliness. Kayla sits on her bed, lost in thought, her gaze fixed on the wall. She begins to record a voice note, then abruptly stops, deleting the message. She picks up a pencil and sketches a dark shadow curled in a corner. In the quiet school library, Kayla sits hunched over a computer, her face illuminated by the cold light of the screen. Her fingers hover uncertainly over the phone, indecision clouding her face as she searches for answers in the digital world. The screen displays helpline numbers from SADAG and Childline, offering a beacon of hope in her distress. Kayla stands before Ms. Jacobs' office, her inner turmoil echoing in the silence. She hesitates, then knocks softly, the sound a quiet plea in the sterile environment. Kayla sits across from Ms. Jacobs, her voice trembling as she struggles to speak. With hesitant hands, Kayla shows Ms. Jacobs her phone, displaying the awful messages. Ms. Jacobs looks concerned and supportive as she tells Kayla, "It takes courage to speak up, Kayla." Kayla's voice cracks as she whispers, "I think I'm being bullied online. I'm scared all the time. They send me awful messages." Ms. Jacobs stands on the stage, her voice resonating with impassioned resolve as she commands the attention of a sea of young faces. Her words cut through the auditorium. Cyberbullying destroys lives. It hides behind screens, but its impact is real and devastating. Let's choose kindness and courage. If you see something, say something. David asks, his brow furrowed with concern. What to do if they're being bullied? As Amber's mom scrolls through the screen, her concern deepens with each cruel message. Amber remains silent, her eyes downcast, as her mom confronts her with the digital evidence of her pain. Amber, what is this? These messages are horrible. Tears begin to stream down Amber's face. In the bustling school cafeteria, Kayla sits alone, visibly disheartened. Ms. Jacobs offers comforting words. Kayla, you're not alone in this. Ms. Jacobs continues with gentle encouragement. I encourage you to report the bullying. I'm here to support you. Amber walks by, a flicker of sorrow crossing her face as she glances at Kayla. In the subdued light of her bedroom, Kayla sits on her bed, her face reflecting a poignant mix of sadness and deep thought as she stares at her phone. A notification flashes across the screen. So sorry for everything. I didn't realize it was this bad, piercing her with remorse. Her eyes glisten with unshed tears, blurring the words as the weight of the message sinks in. In the school courtyard, Kayla gathers with students, painting posters for Anti-Bullying Week. Kayla dips her brush into a pot of paint, a tentative smile gracing her lips. The courtyard vibrates with laughter and camaraderie, creating a powerful sense of unity. In the sterile calm of the counselor's office, Kayla sits, her emotions raw, as Miss Johnson's reassuring smile cuts through her despair. Miss Johnson extends a tissue, a silent offering of solace in Kayla's moment of vulnerability. Miss Johnson leans forward, her voice a soft whisper of reassurance. You're brave. You're not alone.